family. What's going on with you? I'm your man Tarius.
I'm D Morris. What's happening, y'all?
This is Rhythm and Views. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Since last time, everything is prosperous. Everything is like you said, staying safe, and everybody's keeping their health first.
Wear your mask
and foremost. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Stay safe. Stay safe.
COVID-19 is serious.
You know your vegetables, all that kind of stuff.
Vitamin C.
Everything your mama told you when you was a kid.
That's right.
Most of it's true. Yeah. But we're gonna have some fun today, man. We're gonna have some fun today.
Yeah.
We have maybe even some heated, maybe even controversial topics we're gonna get into. So let's jump right into it. So the first segment that we're gonna talk about today. Oh, but before we get into that, because I always forget this almost every show. But don't forget to subscribe.
To like.
Don't forget to comment.
To share.
Yeah, do everything you gotta do. And that notification bell.
We need your help.
Hit the notification bell because we need your help. We need your support. If you're feeling the content that we're trying to put up to y'all, make sure you support us. That's all you gotta do. It don't take but a second.
Yeah.
Just click. You know what I mean? It don't take long. You know, you get it on your phone while you're playing around. Just while you're cooking dinner, you can just be like, click. That's it.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, that's it.
Letting off a mean one. Just
getting your buble on. You just
buble, right? Let it out. Let us get a little subscription.
Yeah, don't take long. Show you love. But so we're gonna get into the first segment of today is gonna be who's the man. And basically, who's the man is basically we're gonna talk about a little bit of us because y'all need to know we gotta have both of us.
Oh, okay.
Why gotta be just you?
I'm just saying. We the man. We the man.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about we want to give y'all a little bit of history about who we are. Who are your hosts? You know, who are these guys? Why should I listen to you? Why should I watch you?
What's your name again, man?
Tarius.
You know, I heard about you, man.
Yeah. You know, you might have heard.
No, I heard about you, man.
Google me.
Your name ring bells, son.
Google me. You know,
son.
But yeah, let's get into this. So D Morris, can you tell us maybe like I don't know, just tell us one story about something that you've been through in your career.
One story, man. One story.
Something maybe that stuck out in your mind, like, oh man, I went through this. I remember this time. That was hot. Performance, maybe something like that.
Performance. I say, something okay. Like I did a show with Nelly and the St. Lunatics a while back. I'm talking about maybe 8-10 years ago.
That's what's up.
And I opened up for Nelly, the Lunatics, and a guy named Calvin Richardson. Shout out to
you. That sounds familiar. What did he do?
He's an R&B artist. I
think I remember that name.
He's a real big artist, but he's a really good singer. And you know, Nelly let me open up for him at Radio City Music. Gave me 25 minutes.
25 minutes?
25 minutes.
Were you already signed at that point?
Not signed.
Wow.
Still not signed.
That's what's up.
Which is a great thing.
You are signed.
I'm signing myself. Right?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, let's get that right.
So that's the memory. We did Radio City Music Hall. What I can remember was that the Michael McCary, the guy from Boys and Men, his brother.
You had to run it with him too?
Well, yeah, I hung out with Mike one time. But his brother Stretch, peace out to Stretch. I did 25 minutes on stage and I came off. I'm huffing and puffing, sweating and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, you tired already? I said, man, it's hot out there. He said, man, listen. He said, my brother and them be doing shows 2-3 hours long. So you got to get your stamina right. So that's one of the highlights I remember. And it was a crowd of about maybe 8,000 to 9,000 people at the Radio City Music Hall. It was off the chain, man.
That's what's up.
That was one of my highlights.
That's what's up. Yeah. So I guess what highlight for me is I'm going to talk about more like a learning lesson for me as an artist. And like I said, as the week's going, we're going to share a little bit about what we've been through, the struggles we've been through, the highlights, the highs, the lows. And just so y'all know a little bit more about us, and also that we kind of like educate y'all that are trying to come into the game, we can share a little bit of knowledge of what we've done to y'all, and maybe y'all can maybe either learn from it.
You can dodge the pitfalls.
Yeah, dodge the pitfalls, absolutely. So one of the things I learned is, one thing that is a misconception out there is that people think that it's easy. This game is absolutely not easy. It's like your regular 9-to-5 job, maybe even worse, because it's a constant grind. One of the things that I learned is that it's just that it's a constant grind. It really don't stop, And there was something you said before. You said something about sometimes it's not the most talented artist who makes it, but sometimes it's the one who works the hardest.
There's the one who works the hardest. It's the bottom line. It's like anything else. It's like my father would tell me. He would say, "Listen, man, you could have a worker at a job that the worker would be the best. He would be the best person at the job, right?
Yep.
But he's always late.
Right.
He's always calling in with excuses.
Exactly.
And when he's there, he's not doing his job.
Yep.
But then you got another guy who's not as good.
Right.
But he's on time. He stays late.
Yep.
who are they gonna keep?
Oh yeah, they're gonna keep the one that's working the hardest out.
That's it. So it's the same thing.
And it makes
applies
sense
to anything in life that you want to do. You have to be dedicated, and you got to work your ass off.
Exactly. So don't get salty when that guy he comes up, takes your job.
You gotta go, son.
Don't get salty.
You gotta go, son. You're talented, but you can't be here because you're late.
Yeah. So like I said, it's a constant grind. You gotta be on your stuff and learn the business. That's another thing I learned throughout my years of doing music is learn the business, because there's so many artists that think it's just, oh, I just need to get on stage, or I just need to write a song, or I just need to go in the studio. It's all of that, but you also gotta learn the business. They don't call it the music business for nothing.
Well, it's show business, and people forget the business part of the show. A lot of us artists, we're guilty of focusing on just the craft, which is very important.
It is important, yeah.
But without the business, you ain't gonna have no craft.
Exactly, because they're gonna pull the rug right under you. Because they're gonna take all your money.
Man, you gotta know what's coming in, what's going out. Get the best deals for yourself, because you're not doing this for free. I mean,
exactly. And with today, with modern technology, we've talked about that too. And the way the game is now, as opposed to the way it used to be. The internet is so powerful. Being able to control your own fate. And you gotta know. It's like the big labels. The days of the big labels is pretty much over. And it's like I said, it's in your hands. So you need to control your future. If you were in a car, you need to be able to steer your car. You need to be able to drive your own car. You know what I mean? So if you don't have that knowledge, you're gonna go right off the road. So you gotta have that knowledge. When it comes to like streams and all that stuff, I learned that with the modern age, with streams is heavy right now. Streams is heavy.
I need to learn a little more about streams.
Yeah.
This is a TV in your pocket.
It is.
This is the world in your pocket. So everything is on here, and once we master that,
Yep.
And then how to work it, man.
And videos and social media and learn about your analytics, because the analytics is basically like if you're on social media, it lets you know who's watching for how long and what audience is paying attention. Is it male? Is it female? Is it what age? Is it different countries? So all of this stuff is it can be overwhelming, but it's part of the grind. You know what I mean?
But it's about learning, what needs to be.
It's important to
be known. Don't be in the dark.
Right, exactly. You don't ever want to do that. But so that was Who's the Man, and that was the segment we're gonna kind of give you all a little bit of backstory about us. We might even share some stories with you. So that was that. So moving right along,
bam,
we're gonna get right into music notes. Music notes, and basically what that is we're gonna play a song. It could be one of our songs, it could be one of your songs, and if you want to know how do I put on a song? How do I do
gotta go to rhythmandviewsshow at gmail.com.
That's right.
Send in your song, and then
clean version too. We
don't put
clean version. If you got I ain't gotta say no more. Just make it clean.
We like Barry Gordy. We want to make sure
keep it
clean and cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But send in your best work, and we'll get it on for you.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna do that for you. So
rhythmandviewsshow gmail.com.
Exactly. So we're gonna get into a song today. And
what's the song, man? What's the song? Who sings the song?
It happens to be by yours truly, Tarius. And it's going to be Good Night. So we're going to put that on for y'all. And afterwards, we're going to, we might do a little commentary. And afterwards, we're going to rate it. And we're going to go forward. So let's get into it.
I like this.
That kind of thing? You feel it?
Michael Jackson book too.
Exactly. Like that 80s mic, you know what I mean?
Put your hat on like this.
Check. The kind of night I know it's gonna be. The kind of night my kids gon' talk about.
It's gonna be a crazy night. Let's go.
I got my tie jacket looking fresh. Yeah, we out discussing troubles going down. Good night, we on fire. Gonna take it there on the floor. I got the feeling, and I know you're willing. So baby, work your body, get up on the floor. Go break it down, you know what I want. Tonight, 'cause you're a superstar. That's right. Any licks it gonna take to get you home with me. That's right. It's gonna be a good night. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, work it out. What you waiting for? Come on, girl, you wait up where you go.
Y'all baby on the floor, baby. See y'all moving in this. Let's go.
You was talking about a bar. Oh yeah, it's time for you to prove
just like that old Michael. Don't feel that?
On the floor, go break it down. You know what I want. You're a superstar. That's right. I know what it is gonna take. Oh yeah, to get you home with me. That's right. It's gonna be a good night. Take a flight. I'm so high. That's how you make me feel. You're super bad, and I wanna try you and I. So exciting.
Let's go.
Just let it show. Ain't no time. We'll feel. You should feel right tonight. Make me feel a superstar.
Superstar, baby. That's right. Superstar. Let's go. I want to see everybody on the dance floor. Y'all better be dancing in your seats right now. Hold on, let's let it play out a little bit. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel that?
A little gat band, man.
Yeah, exactly. See, this one music was, you know what? I'm gonna say this one music was good. You know what I mean? Back in the days, we used to put on music on the picnic and just let it rock out. You didn't have to worry about no curse words. You didn't have to worry about none of that stuff. You know what I mean? Just that feel good music.
That middle part had like a little gat band.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Outstanding, right?
Nice groove, yeah. I like
Yeah,
that. Outstanding, right.
Right.
Got that vibe to it, yeah.
Appreciate it,
All right,
appreciate
good job,
Thank you.
Good job, brother. Good
And like
job.
I said,
Did you write that, man?
Yeah, I write all my stuff.
All right,
sometimes I have co-writers. Sometimes I might have a guest, appearance on there. But yeah, I do my own writing.
I like that. Got some. It's got a nostalgic feel to it.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it. I actually love doing that because you asked me about my style before.
Yeah.
I really like that style. I like the style where it's like, you can be on a skating rink, like the old school days, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fun music, I call it the feel-good music, you know what I mean? Music that you could, like I said, you can play at a picnic. You ain't gotta worry about the curse words, you ain't gotta worry about the content.
Grandma can listen to it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just have a good time.
Around their wheelchairs, you know what I mean? Yeah, nice. Very
exactly,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice group, man. I like that.
Yeah. So that was Good Night by yours truly. And so we're gonna, if y'all want to send in a song, y'all can do that.
Is there a video coming to that song, man?
Actually, I do have one. Oh,
you have one already?
Yeah, I have one for that.
We gotta check that out.
I call it like the COVID. What did I call it? What did I call it? The COVID quarantine. Yeah, quarantine edition. Yeah, or quarantine.
Oh, so it's like just a picture video?
No, it's an actual video, but it's a shortened version of it because we were going through this whole lockdown and everything, so it was limited. So I kind of just gave them this a taste, just a little taste.
Good job.
Maybe we might do a full length version.
I think you should, man.
But yeah. So we do have one. We're gonna put that on for y'all one of these days coming up.
What do you think? Mention in the comments. Should we do a full video?
Yeah, should we do a full video?
Yeah.
Put in the comments what you think, what we should do.
What do y'all think? Yeah, leave a comment.
Check it out.
And if you're interested in getting your song on the show, always remember you can send it into
rhythmandviewsshow@gmail.com.
Exactly. And we're gonna get it on for you, baby. It's just that simple. Yeah, so if we rate that, then what would you say? What would you rate that?
I'll give it a 10.
Okay, we'll give it a 10.
I'll give it a 10. I like the vibe of it, man.
Okay.
I think I like the vibe.
All right.
I do like the vibe. It made me feel good. Yeah.
That's and especially what's going on today, like we need that. We need anything that's gonna make you feel good. We gotta, because there's so much negativity out there, and that's a whole nother subject. You need to inject a little bit of positivity, a little bit of love, a little bit of fun.
You need both.
Yeah. All right, so that was that segment. Moving right along, we're gonna jump right into the artist spotlight. Yeah. Who we got for today? Mr.
Mr. Barry White.
Yeah.
Barry White, Barry Eugene Carter is his real name. He was born September 12, 1944.
That's right.
Barry White was
Singer,
songwriter, producer, composer, piano player, musician.
Mm-hmm. I know he put out a couple groups too back in the day, or at least some soloists or whatever.
Well, his wife is Lodine. Was the group was called Love Unlimited.
Yeah.
And he produced them. Walking.
Was it two or three? It was three. It was
three girls.
3-girl group. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he produced them and put them out there. He liked one of them so much he married Lodine.
Yeah, he did.
So Barry White out in California, man, he was determined to make his music pop.
He walked from LA, didn't he? He was so determined that he walked from from LA all the way to Cali, didn't he?
All the way to Hollywood.
To Hollywood,
okay, all the way to Hollywood. Right.
Yeah,
So
he walked. Yeah, I don't know how long that is.
Hours.
It took him hours. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, so that goes to show you what I was saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Brings him right that full circle. Right. He wanted it. He was hungry.
He had a clear vision of what he wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So and this is right after he went to prison.
Oh, okay.
I think
okay.
it was right after he went to
Yeah,
prison.
because when he went to prison, he had time to think about his life and what was going on, what he was doing. Because, you know, shoot, Barry used to be a gangbanger, man.
He used to be a gangbanger.
I couldn't believe that. When I did the research, I was like, what? I never knew that. Because to me, I don't think that was common knowledge.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But some of his works were the First, Last, and You're My Everything.
You do that song, don't you?
I sing that song at my shows.
Yeah. What was it about that song that you liked?
Just the message, man. The message behind it
It
was
was one of his biggest hits, I think.
You're my first. You're my last. You're my everything. What woman don't want to hear that?
Exactly. That's true.
Now,
That's true.
you know, you can say you're my first, and I'm going to see my second.
Right.
No,
And
but
mine
Barry
was my
said-
everything.
But Barry said you're my first and my last.
Right.
My everything. And then the words that's involved in the melody, the music.
Yeah.
Barry
Good
was man. He
Good
was
song.
I just love his music. So that's you know. But he also did Secret Garden.
Secret Garden, right?
Produced by
Exactly.
Quincy Jones. Secret Garden.
Yes. He was part of that. Who else was on it? That was Elder Barge and
James Ingram.
James
Elder
Ingram.
Barge.
I'll be sure.
I'll be sure.
Yeah. That's classic right there.
Classic.
Put that on, Barry. Barry talk to you, you know. And
And
made you feel right.
You sound just like Barry.
Got the ladies right.
Barry Jr.
There you go. I know y'all. Well, some of y'all might not be remember that song, but that was a big hit. Like you could put today, you could put that song on. And,
Yeah.
Hey, set the mood. Get a little wine. You know what I mean? Get them candles going on. Maybe a little incense if you into it.
But Barry also would put out he had an instrumental album. I forget the name of it, but it went gold.
Fact checker True. You remember the shout out to True, our associate producer.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, but he had an album that
Take me a
was
second.
or some singles.
It was a whole instrumental album.
Instrumental.
That's crazy. I
And
didn't know that.
he went gold and platinum from that.
Unbelievable.
He didn't have to say one word. So that's how good he was.
What was it?
Love's Theme.
Love's Theme, right?
Okay.
That went platinum, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So Barry White was ahead of his time. He had a
Extremely
vision.
focused. Yeah.
And when people were telling him that you're successful with doing your music and talking and singing, why do you want to put an instrumental out? But Barry said, nah, this is going out.
Damn,
This is
I
what
wanna
it
do it.
is. And he put it out and it became a smash.
Yes, it is.
So, salute to Barry. We love you. We miss you, Barry.
Well, wait, you got a story too about it too. You said a lot of people don't know that he consoled or he talked to Michael Jackson when he was going through something.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a book. It's called, what's the name of the book? Barry White, his life story. It's called Love Unlimited.
Love Unlimited. Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of the book. I read it. It's a short little book. Very, very good book. And one part of the book was that Michael Jackson was thinking about going solo.
This is before he went solo. Okay.
Before he went solo. And,
Okay.
him and Barry White were friends. Two Virgos, by the way. Michael's a Virgo and Barry was a Virgo.
Right.
I'm a Virgo as well, too. Anyway, Michael was, went to Barry and asked him for his advice. And Michael was, very sensitive, was crying.
Going through some
And
stuff.
Barry White was
He didn't know what to do.
giving him encouragement. And, and Michael, did his thing.
Barry, pick up the phone, Barry. Barry,
Yeah.
Barry, what's going on, Barry? Just come on, Barry. I need some help.
Just like
I need some help. Help me out.
sound like Michael too, man. This guy.
I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. But hey, he was a good person. I'd have called him up.
No, but Barry
he was focused.
Barry had a lot of philosophy with him. He had a lot of good ideas. So, there's a famous interview on Arsenio with Barry talking to Arsenio about being
Look it up.
a
I saw it.
self-made God, a self-made man.
Look it up. Yeah, he was explaining that.
People took offense to it, like, how can you say you God and this, that, and the third? And Barry broke it down in such an elegant way
Yes, he did.
to make you realize that you are a master of your fate in your world,
Exactly.
and you can create or you can destroy.
Absolutely.
God used made an image of God. I mean, I don't want to even go in there, but Barry White was just
It was deep.
My man.
It was deep.
My
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. So shout out, salute.
Barry White.
White. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Great artist. And we're going to keep going with that. And, future episodes to come, we're going to keep y'all educated. We're going to talk about somebody else next week. So hopefully, might have learned something about that, and keep it pushing, So, what's the next segment, man? What we got going on? We're going into the video chat. And at this point, what we got, man? What we got? What we going to do this week?
Welcome to my world.
Oh, let's do that.
Off my CD
That's right.
under my old name, David Morris.
David Morris.
It's
now,
D Morris
now it's
now.
D Morris. Yeah.
I'm rebranding myself.
Exactly.
And this is the CD that it's on. It's called Welcome to My World.
What made you want to change the name, man?
Well, there's two other David Morrises out there.
Just two?
There's
Making
two.
music.
Just two?
Making music.
Okay.
They're out there. Not as good as me. They're good though.
Okay.
But,
Okay. He's so modest. He's so modest.
I like that. But it's on this CD called Welcome to My World. No, I believe those two other David Morrises they into, it's not R&B.
Okay.
And so I decided to keep, just to do D Morris.
That's what's up. It's short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Right to the point.
Different. Yeah. So sometimes you gotta reinvent and rebrand yourself. So
Constantly. Yep.
But that's the video.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's go right into Welcome to My World. Let's
Hey,
go.
wait.
Okay. What we got?
This guy right here,
I shot it.
He shot the video.
Directed it. Yeah.
Him and True.
Yeah. We
With
definitely
my
gonna-
assistance.
Absolutely. And we're gonna get into them details right after this. So check out Welcome to My World, D Morris.
You got it.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Yeah. Welcome to my world. You're my favorite girl. Like a summer breeze in Siesta Key on a summer's day. A perfect getaway. Welcome to my world, girl. She's got good loving, hot like an oven, kissing and rubbing. That girl's really something. She stays mostly on my mind, morning, noon, and nighttime. I've got to be with you. So welcome to my world. You're my favorite girl, like a summer breeze in Siesta Key on a summer's day. Yeah. Get away. Welcome to my world, girl. She makes my head spin. I'm in the whirlwind. Soon as I stepped in, I walked into heaven. There's so much to explore. Let's take this time to enjoy. I've got to be with you, girl. Welcome to my world. You're my favorite girl, baby. Like a summer breeze in Siesta Key on a summer's day. Well, get away welcome with me, to baby. My world, girl. Welcome. To my world. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Welcome, yeah. Baby girl, yeah. Welcome to my world. Ooh. You're my favorite girl. Baby girl. Like a summer breeze in Siesta Key on a summer's day. Yeah. Get away. Welcome to my world. Come on, baby. Yeah. We can travel different lands. We can go everywhere we want to. Yeah. Like a summer breeze. 'Cause you're my favorite girl. On a summer's day. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Come on, baby. Come on. Come with me. Take it there. You and me. Get away. Today. Come on.
Let's go. Yeah, so that was Welcome to My World. Hope you all enjoyed that. Yeah.
I enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed that video.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So we need to make some shout outs. So basically, or send some shout outs to
Liz.
Yeah, Liz.
The video model.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think that was my girlfriend.
Everybody do?
Yeah.
Sure, everybody do?
Is that your girl?
Some people, everybody do.
Not everybody, but some
okay,
people.
Some
do.
people, okay.
Is that your girl? You like some skinny girls. I like them all, baby. But no, she was married, but she did a really good job.
Liz Marie. That's right,
yeah.
yeah. And that's right, that's a fact checker. True, that was at Liz Marie.
Yep, Liz
Okay,
Marie.
just in case y'all want to find her, give a shout out. Also, we had Tammy Sullivan, right?
Tammy Sullivan was very, very key to get the video.
And she also played a key
moving.
she played a key role in another video too, but y'all gonna actually, y'all gonna see.
Yeah,
we might have already shown that, but
we'll get to that one.
Yeah. And who was? Oh, Siesta Skater.
Siesta Skater.
Big John.
Yeah,
he was the guy on the skates, doing his little thing on the skates, So Everybody says, "Oh man, who's the guy on the skates?" I really like that. Yeah, that was fun. That wasn't our first meeting, but that was our first video that
we did.
That we did. Yeah.
Tammy Sullivan, one of the girls that was blowing the whistle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I forget her friend's name.
I was gonna say because that was her squad right there.
That was the came on.
Okay, shout out to all Tammy's friends. I'm sorry if we missed y'all, but we love y'all.
And thanks to this guy.
I do what I do, so we try to, everybody work together, and we put together, I think, something that's really good.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Hope y'all enjoyed that.
I like it a lot.
That's great.
I had a good time. I'll give it a 10.
Yeah, and y'all might say, why y'all always give y'all videos?
Because that's what we want to do.
Why do y'all always give y'all videos at high score? What's up with that? Well, if you...
Well, no. I gave my other video
That's
7.
That's true. You did do that. That's so...
I gave it a
for
7.
all y'all that don't remember that, go back and check it. But yeah.
I gave it a 7.
Exactly. So phones are going off right now. People
that's
hitting us up. So that's unprofessional. All right, but that's cool. We back.
No, it's all right, man.
But what was I saying? Yeah, so everybody that shout out to everybody that helped us put that together and made something magical. So
that was great.
If you want to get your video on the video chat, all you got to do is send your video into rhythmandviewsshow@gmail.com. We'll get it on for you, baby. It's just that simple. So let's move right along. We got next Chime in. Yeah, I was waiting for him to do that. That's a trademark thing. Yeah, do it that way too. Because when I put in effects, it goes that way.
I feel like a wrestler when I do that. Like what's that?
Oh man, I should know too. I ain't watching.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
Savage, yeah. I ain't watched wrestling in so long. I used to love it.
Ooh, who you know? Yeah. That was my man.
Slap him to a Slim Jim.
Randy, Macho Man Savage.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Salute. But
he died too.
Yeah, he did. A while ago. But so we got the Chime in. So this is the section of the show where we're gonna take all your thoughts, your questions, and whatever y'all want to know from us, we'll try to get out there in our own opinions and views. Well, it's called Rhythm and Views.
It's what it's all about.
This is our opinion. This is our views.
It's what we say.
So what do y'all want to know? What's the first thing that they want to know? Fact check or true?
We got one from Jamie Jules.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm. What kind of music gets you into deep thinking?
That's good. That's a good one.
Classical music for me.
I would say jazz for me. Jazz. I really love the fact that it's real soothing, it's smooth. You want to try to get into that place of calm and peace. Jazz does it for me. And sometimes I even put it on going to sleep. It's just that simple.
Yeah, there's been studies about classical music as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they study back in school, you can get more done or get more thoughts or something like that. But
supposedly
I enjoy a little classical music. Yeah.
The plants are happier, the green life, whatever. Yeah.
I enjoy it as well. Yeah, absolutely.
But don't put on heavy metal; it ain't gonna do it for me.
Not for me, but for some it might. Not for me. Yeah.
Not for me.
Next question.
All right. Sharon East of Baltimore.
Shout out.
Why do you think the media was all over August Alsina and Jada, but not him and Beyonce when she and Jay-Z were separated?
That one right there. I don't know anything about that one per se.
I think part of it is just that's old news as far as I didn't even know Beyonce had anything to do with none of this.
I didn't either.
Yeah, but I think you looked that up, didn't you? There was something they met, but there wasn't anything that said that did anything happen.
Yeah,
so it's all speculation. It's all speculation.
Yeah.
So, but I would say if anything did happen between the two of them, I mean, shit, they grown. So it's the same as if your neighbor down the street they was with two guys from the job. Like, okay, maybe it might be controversial, whatever, like that. Maybe poor taste, but
Home Depot, huh?
There ain't none of your business though.
Slinging wood.
There you go. Literally, right?
Or at Lowe's.
But But I mean, but at the end of the day, whatever another grown person do, that ain't none of your business. Unless they ask you to be a part of it. I mean, but if you into that, then hey, everybody can have fun, So, but But yeah, that's what I would say about that. If it happened, then you know it's up to them. They grown people. Let them do what they want to do.
I also feel that, you know, if you bring a Beyonce into it, I think somebody's stretching. Somebody's trying to get that energy from Beyonce's, because you know she's a queen.
Yeah.
So you know,
and like I said, I don't know if how August's career is going right now. I don't know if it's stalled. I don't know if it's going slow.
The boy is talented.
Yeah, he's definitely talented.
Very talented.
Yeah, but sometimes you can be here, and then sometimes you go down here, and then sometimes you come back up there. It really just depends, you know. But I'm saying if his career right now is at a low point, he might be doing that to try to get a little more attention on his career. You know what I'm saying?
The
he could be.
Press is good press kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and like I said, this is all speculation. I don't know, but if that's what's happening, then he could be doing that. You know, so you know.
Well, shout out to August.
Yeah.
Do your thing, brother. Get your life
That's my
right.
man, though. I like his music. Yeah.
Very talented guy. I hope it works out.
I'm one that if you got good music, man, I'm all for you. Like I enjoy August's music. I don't listen to all of it, but I enjoy what I've heard of it.
Yeah,
and you know, hey, do your thing, man. I want you to go up to this. I want you to win. So.
And Jada, stop being messy. We love you too.
He said that.
Stop being messy.
Just so you know, he said that. I ain't got nothing. The thoughts of D Morris are not necessarily the thoughts of the whole Rhythm and Views.
And then Will was looking like.
All right, next question. Before we get ourselves in trouble, what's the next question?
All right, so True Music Lover 13.
It's my view.
He said if you don't like it,
it is what it is.
They gonna send all their complaints into him. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Your next question.
From True Music Lover 13, what do you think about messages in today's music and influencing our children?
You know what? I'm about to just. I feel like I want to just get up and walk out the room and let him handle it because I know he's very passionate about this. So, D, I'm gonna let you take the stage.
I'm not a hater of anybody's expression of their musical gifts. In some cases, non-gifts. But in most cases, gifts. People they want to express themselves. But for the younger generation, you know, if you're an adult and you have children, would you give your children pornography to look at?
I don't know.
There you go. So when you got these artists putting this music out there talking about, let's have sex in the bathroom, let's smoke some whatever, let's. Let me talk about kids. If you're an adult, you can do whatever you want to do. Right. But if you got young children who listen to this kind of music,
which I do,
then you have to protect them. It's like, you know, it has to be a filter.
Yeah, and they don't want to hear it because, you know, shout out to my kids. They don't want to hear that stuff. But at the end of the day, we got, like you said, we got to protect. It's our job.
You got to protect them. So that music, well, it's only music, and
that's what my kids say.
On it, and you old. But you know what? Fuck that.
He said it.
Fuck that. I'm not going for it because I think that's a cop out. And you know, now when they get older, do what they want to do. But when they children, you got to protect your children.
Exactly.
And I don't care what the media is doing, saying, you know, they put it out there and being irresponsible, putting it out there. You have to protect your children. You know, that's it. We got to steer them in the right direction.
Yeah, we got to demand better. You know, like you said, you know, we got small children out here listening to this, and my kids came and chilled with me for the summer, so shout out to my kids. But you know,
you said you was telling me a story. What
is that you know, I had to get on them a couple times because they listening to this and they listening to that, and I'm like,
what was the name of the song that you said you?
Oh man, I don't know all the names of that stuff they listen to, man.
Something about the bathroom.
Oh, that one, yeah. That was I think it's Making Love in the Bathroom or something.
Making love in the bathroom.
Yeah. First of all, how do you make love in the bathroom?
Well, I've done that. I'm just saying.
You do
it's
that?
Not making love in the bathroom though. I think it's the point.
Yeah, I don't think that
you can't make. You having sex in the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. Like
on a plane, the bathroom, whatever.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
I mean,
you know what happened?
Then we can talk about that later.
What went down, Dave?
You know what I mean?
All right, yeah. Well, we're gonna get in. I mean, I ain't let him off the hook with that. We're gonna get into that one. But anyway, the point is this: it's like, you know, it really is. It's like some of these songs, the way it's so sexually explicit, it's almost like giving your kids porno in the audio. Porno in the audio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no filter.
And it's like, you know, we gotta have some kind of guidelines. We gotta have some point at, you know. There's gotta be limitations. You know what I mean?
Listen, sex is a beautiful thing. Sex, I mean, without sex, you couldn't be here, I wouldn't be here, none of us would be born without sex.
Yeah.
So it's a God-given thing that God gives us. Not no God in the sky, but get the God that's within us. Gives us that ability to create through the beautiful woman. and all that great stuff, right? Now, with that comes responsibility.
Absolutely.
So I'm not gonna give you a great thing that you can birth another God, another human being, without some type of direction.
Right. And
So-
I think that's on us though. Like you said,
Yeah,
it's on the
It's
parents.
gotta be with directions. It's gotta be, And I don't want to go out there and just start beating up on people but it needs to be some type of
Needs to be a balance, I think.
needs to be
a balance.
not really a balance, but more like needs to be some filters.
Well, I mean,
for the adults
the
at
radio
night,
does that though. The radio, if they play a song, the radio does
the radio does it to a certain degree, but they don't.
They can't change the content of the song, but they can take out some of the words.
I remember hearing skeet on the wall.
Well, okay. There's
That
that
sweat run down my balls.
They got around.
I mean, come
they
on,
got
that's
away
on
with
radio.
that. They got away with that because a lot of people didn't know what that meant.
But then when they knew about it, I still
You still
hear
heard it, yeah.
No, I've heard it without it. I've heard it, and it's
Skeet,
just
skeet, skeet,
awful.
skeet.
Sometimes she's
It's
right.
just
She's right. I
awful.
have heard that version. Sometimes
And I
I've
like
heard
the
version
record.
they take it out.
I like the record, but these young kids know. Listen, what's that other song? Superman.
What you
It's
mean?
about something about It's another song about.
I ain't never heard no Superman.
No, what's that guy? Soldier Boy.
Oh, Soldier Boy. Yeah.
I want a Superman at home.
I mean, but we could go on for days about that. Because there's so many songs.
We had songs back in the day, like Tarius Carter.
yeah.
I'll be stroking. That's what I be
Right.
doing. I mean, yeah.
Right.
Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. I mean, it's
Super Sperm.
super sperm. It's, it's important to have super sperm to get to the egg. We need super sperm.
Yeah, I mean, but so whose responsibility is it at the end of the day?
The parents.
It is.
Absolutely.
Do you think the artist should take responsibility because we are artists as well, and we put up those types of songs? Let's just be honest.
Yeah, we should. I mean, we should be like Motown. Motown was the blueprint for class, style, elegance, and just excellence.
Now, what if you're the type of artist where you want to be nasty? You want to be known as the lover man, the nasty
Then
man.
Fine. But there's a place for you to be, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's a place for you,
That's not me, by the way.
but it should be a place where it's regulated.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna
So
let my
who regulates it though? That's what
the
I'm saying.
parents.
The parents have to regulate it? Okay, now
And
what
then
about
radio?
it
radio?
radio's
also
not
makes
gonna-
it easier for the parents to know, oh, I know who that is, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
I
I mean-
might not listen to 100% of what you listen to, but I know that guy or that lady.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you listen to that.
And there's a difference between back in the day and today, because back in the day, for the most part, you could tell your kids, "Oh, you're not allowed. I don't want you bringing that album in the house. I don't want you bringing that
Well,
CD
now
in the
that's
house."
gonna make them want to hear it more.
True.
I remember going back in the day. I remember sneaking in, listening to Richard Pryor album. I mean,
Okay.
I used to be on the floor in the room.
Right.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, Richard Pryor was just, but he put.
So there's only so much a parent can do.
Yeah. If you say don't do this, that's
Yeah.
the first thing you want to do. You want to
They
find out
gonna-
why.
Yeah.
Why?
They're gonna do it. Yep.
But okay, but then with that, you need to explain to your children. Don't beat up on them. Tell them why.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Tell them why, and
We've
then
had
give
these
them
conversations.
the information so they can make better choices.
Exactly. Yep.
Because if you beat on them and say don't do it, they're gonna want to do it more.
Yeah.
They young God, they young goddesses and gods. So
Right.
you gotta show them that think for yourself.
Right.
But while you living with me, I'm not gonna let you watch porn. You're not gonna watch porn in my house.
It's not acceptable, right?
Not acceptable. You're
And-
not gonna
and-
listen to porn either.
It is a lot easier too. That's what I was gonna say between back in the day and today. It's so easily accessible. Like they can. All they gotta do is type the name in. Type the name of the song and it's gonna pop right up. So and they can listen to it. You don't even know they listen to it. But like you said, I think the bottom line is you sit them down, you talk to them, you tell them why. That's what I did because I've had conversations, like I said, this summer with mine, and I told them, I said, hey, look, if you want to listen to it, we're gonna work about that. We're gonna talk about that.
With love and
But
understanding. Yeah.
but I say because I know y'all like the catchy beats and all like that. Y'all might like the artists or whatever. But you need to understand, and I broke it down to my kids. Listen to what this artist is saying. Yeah. He's talking about this. He's talking about stripper poles, and he's talking about lean and all this other kind of stuff. This is what's happening. This is what you're listening to. Understand what you're listening to, and know that this is not acceptable. This is not what I'm going to accept from y'all. I'm raising y'all better than that. Education is important. Yeah, they need to know. Like, look, this is because they don't even know. Sometimes these kids don't even freaking know what they're listening to.
Well, yeah, they're not.
They have no idea.
They like the beat.
They just like the beat. And it's like, oh yeah. Don't even know sex in the bathroom, making love in the bathroom. They don't even know what they're listening to.
But also it's also a culture of drugs.
Exactly.
And that's totally unacceptable because
and that goes deep, actually. You know.
Yeah, drugs is
programming and self-destruction.
Unacceptable. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, a lot of these artists are putting lean and do some Molly and whatever.
Exactly. That was the other thing I couldn't remember. Yeah.
Nah, B. Nah, this is the vehicle that I was born with.
It's your temple. Yeah.
This is the vehicle. So if I'm not taking care of my vehicle.
Right.
Then I'm not going to be able to function as a man and a woman in this world to be the best that the Creator has made me to be.
Exactly.
So when I'm putting lean in my body, and there's nothing against anybody that wants to do that, but not my children.
Right.
I mean, you there to help guide them to that. And I don't want to preach to nobody. I'm just saying it pisses me off.
Yeah, it's just how
right.
real about it. Yeah, because it's too much of that going on. I think it's too much of that, and that's what I said about balance. Because we grown as people, if we want to make a song about that, that's cool. But there should be a balance. Like stop. Like the industry just throwing all that out there. Well, that's where we come in to change the narrative. Yeah, we can change the narrative. We can
change the narrative, and we make our own albums and CDs and streams and movies, and we put what we want to put in our production.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we control the narrative to say, listen, this is what we want. We're not against anything. You
do what you do. Yeah.
When you're against something, you give it an energy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The Bible talks about that when you resist not evil, which for me it means let that be what it's gonna be, but focus on.
We're not trying to tell nobody what artists how to make their music and stuff like that. Do what you do.
And you put out what you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
And I think I talked about that enough.
Yeah, we did kind of run a little long with that. And there was another point I was going to make. I'll have to remember the next time. I forgot. We got so.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
This is our rhythm and this is our view.
There it is.
So
what's the next question? What we got?
That was the last one.
Oh, that was the last one.
That was a good one, man.
That was definitely.
What was the person's name that gave us the question?
Yeah, just got to shout you out. Yeah, because we got into a nice little conversation about that. Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
That was True Music Lover 13.
True Music Lover 13. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
We need more questions like that. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is there anything else that you can think about on that topic that you want to make sure we get out there into the consciousness?
Wellness and just be the best person you can be. Find out who you are.
I'm trying to give myself time to remember what I had to say.
Be crystal clear on what you want and try to manifest it and work hard.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but it'll come to me a later day. I'll have to put it on there.
That's my tip.
But yeah. So yeah, with that, I think we had a great show. And
I think so too.
This has been Rhythm and Views, and I'm your host Tarius.
I'm D Morris,
and we will catch you
on the B side.
Come on.